report. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we're going to get that one started. Good morning out there. Welcome to Rock in the Morning's short report on Bulldog Trading. It is April 12th. It's a Tuesday, 2022, and we are going to start with our AMC and GME's short report. Let's go ahead and switch right over to it. AMC's current short interest of the free float is 20.51%. Next up, we're going to go GME. That's our old Gamestop won't stop. Let's check out what we got on short. 21.32%, right into the sympathy plays there of HYMC. How's this one been doing? Looking at 5.68% on threshold list, BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. All right, looking at 17.6%. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to head to the FOMO list up here on our top corner. These are the movers and the shakers in pre-market so far before the market has been opened today. And top of the list, BDSX is Biodesics. We'll see what's going on with this one. It's at 10.7%. Usually 10% and above is something I start to at least pay attention to if it has a consideration of on the higher side. Nowadays, it seems to be 20% and above, but a year or so ago, maybe 10% was an eye taker. So PTE, Viru popped up to number 3 in that short amount of time that it took for me to call it a wild child down at the bottom of the list. Now it's up at number 3. 4.9% of this free float has the short interest. AGLE will be next. I see a bunch on here I've actually seen around, so it's interesting to see these on the FOMO list today. I'd be interested myself. I usually check out some news behind things. Usually that is a big catalyst for a lot of stocks. AGLE is at 6.4 ATNM. See how we're faring there. I got to press the right button first. And we have 2.5%. RLX is next. RLX looking like a 4.9% there. And let's look here. TMDI is next. TMDI. There it is. Titan Medical. A lot of medical plays on the FOMO list this morning. 0.4%, making our way downtown. Walking fast. CDTX. Sedera. Looking at 1.1%, and then wrapping up that FOMO list. Let's get it done. UK is on there. That's at 0.8%. Next up, let's check out some of the highest sentiment plays in the market at the moment. One of them I know that we've been keeping our eyes on is Mullen. Again, some of the ways that I'll be finding these, if we look over to my side right here, we're going to see our watch list, and this watch list is some of the high sentiment plays in the community right now. So I'm going to go through there and pick a few of these. So we have Mullen at 17.5%. It's also on the threshold list. Let's look in at Neo. Neo had a big day yesterday to the downside. Look at Neo here. Neo's looking like a 5.4%. Next up, let's look at that SST on our list here. This one has been rocking and rolling, had a low float, had high short interest, had a high cost to borrow. This one's at a 29.4%, also on the threshold list. Next up, let's look at Any, ANY. All right, Any is sitting at 2.9%. How about CENN? We see there on the list. This is Centro Electric. Oopsie. That's at 5.4%. Prague will be next. Progenity. Looking at 14.17%. Let's see, what else? Oh, BBIG, got to check out BBIG, Vinco Ventures. Vinco's at 15.9. How about CEI? We'll try that one out too. CEI, Camber Energy, looking at 9.4. And looking at some of our extra volume there. Why not? Let's do Twitter. We'll throw Twitter in there just for fun. And now we're at 5.82% there. Okay, so that's going to wrap up some of our community plays throughout our Ortex. Thank you, Ortex, for that. And just to pop in and keep an eye on our ways that we like to arrange these on that short score list that we have going on of the short extremes. We do still have Tattooed Chef at the top, along with Blink, Go EV, and Beam. Weber and Danae making its way up. Joanne is going down. FUV, VLNS, BMTX, EVGO, Send, Sweet Green, and DTC, Smile Direct. So I'll keep it about there and I'll just slowly scroll back. So these, again, these are some of the highest short interest ones combined with cost to borrow and on loan utilization, those types of factors, and combines it all together, gives them a short score, which is right above the menu lettering right there. Okay, and bonus round. Now, something I like to do is check in on the threshold list, see what we got going on in there real fast. These are the ones that wound up on the threshold list from Monday, April 11th, going into our trading day today, Tuesday, April 12th. We have that Offset and Beyond, Creative, Community, Siren, Direct Global, Faraday, First, Guard Forces on there, the GFAI one. HYDR, HYMC, ICPT, IMPP, JSPR, Longeveron, McLeod, had that MFH Mullins on there, SDIG and SOXQ, CITA and VLAN. So I'll go ahead and we're going to slowly scroll back up. These are the threshold security stocks here. If any of these ones toot your horn, give them a go with some DD perhaps. These are shares that have been borrowed and then not returned to their owners. All right, and let's go ahead and we're going to check on the sentiment around the web. We still have ATER at the top, and silly me, I think we went through Ortex without getting ATER. So we're going to go backwards in live time right here, and we're going to look up ATER on our Ortex because this one has been a little wild, and we want to make sure that we're staying on top of it. 40.7%. That is up since yesterday. All right. And let's go ahead and since we're here, we'll look at the GFAI play as well. 17.9%. What was it? GFIH actually? GFIH? No, that's not one. All right, jumping back over here. So there was Tyrion was at 40% on that short interest. We just looked it up. These are the trending stocks on Twitter and 4chan in the past 24 hours. Tesla and SST, GameStop, Twitter, Nvidia and AMC. So pretty strong top 10 there with AMC and GME both making their ways in there. And BitNile and BBIG, Apple and Mullen, Alibaba, Amazon, got Atlantic and GFAI, Alphabet, Parsley. We got a new symbol to memorize now. We got Warner Brothers Discovery. So that was WBD making some splashes yesterday. Palantir and Neo. Got Meta, GoGo Flight Internet. GoGo In-Flight Internet. That sounds like Inspector Gadget. GoGo In-Flight Internet. That's definitely an Inspector Gadget company, and I like it just because of its name now. Archaea Energy, Travel Centers America. All right, that's going to wrap up our look through the trending topics on Twitter and 4chan. But let's go over here. Going to give our stock twits a little bit of a view. Now, look at Viru. Viru hanging out at number one on the stock twits, aren't they? It's also still on our FOMO list there. It made its way up pretty high, and now it's chilling out a little bit lower, but still in there. Viru, NVIDIA, ATNM, Gold, MYOV, and HL, PBR, uh, CarMax. We've got our Boil, BOIL, and Shopify. News on Shopify coming your way in a second here. Got an article for you guys. Got our most active being Viru, SPY, Mullen, AMC, Bitcoin. You guys been watching that Bitcoin lately? Got SST and ATER, Tesla, SBFM, and Twitter. And one thing I like to keep my eye on are the list of stocks added to people's portfolios watch lists in the past 24 hours. We got Viru at the top and Hoth. We all watched Hoth together yesterday. And if you're watching this video now on our short report separately, do remember we've got a 24/7 stocks and crypto live stream happening right now while you're watching this, I'm sure. So come on over and say hi. So we got AT&T, BDSX, TSLA, Shopify, NVIDIA, PTE, and CYTO. All right, and that is going to wrap up our look around the market with our short report today on Rock in the Morning at Bulldog Trading. It's, again, April 12th. It's a Tuesday. You're awesome. Have a great day today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. That was our live recording of the short report. So I'm just popping this